and welcome back to a new video, and welcome to the first official day of Bookmas. I am so excited for Bookmas. I cannot wait to share so many fun videos with you guys and lots of exclusive giveaways. So yeah, I thought we'd kick off a Bookmas with, of course, a December TBR, but with a twist, as you can see behind me. So some months I use a TBR jar to use some prompts to pick out a read. So this time, instead of doing a TBR jar, I thought I would wrap up 24 books, make myself a book advent calendar, and then I'm going to use a number generator to pick 5 numbers from 1 through 24 at random, and the books that get chosen I shall read in December. So it's kind of like a lucky dip almost, and a little bit of a book advent calendar, and I am so excited because I've picked a bunch of books basically that like either I've been putting off reading, or sequels I really wanted to get to for the year ended, or just books I'm excited for. So I'm definitely going to end up with a book that I actually want to read, and I'm very excited to see which books I end up getting for my TBR this month. Once we have picked those books, I'm also going to talk through some books I know I definitely want to get to, and any like buddy reads and book clubs and all that good stuff. But I guess let's get straight into it. Okay, so I've put in 1 to 24 on here, so let's do our first spin and see what number we get. Why do I feel nervous? Which one's it gonna be? Okay, so 17. Okay, let's pick book 17. So here is number 17. So let's see what our first book is for the month of December. I feel scared. Oh, okay, I've had this on my shelf for a while. So the first pick is Court of Bitter Thorn by K.L. Moody. This is the first book in the Fae of Bitter Thorn series. I think I picked this up either earlier this year or last year, and it has been on my shelf for a while. All I know about this book is I believe it has ACOTAR vibes, and that's pretty much it. It is a romantasy, and I'm pretty sure it's a Beauty and the Beast retelling, but I could be wrong. So on the back it says, a fairy wasn't supposed to be real. Tricked by a Fae prince, Allura is stuck in the fairy realm, far from her young sisters who depend on her for survival. Definitely giving Feyre. It's definitely giving ACOTAR already. Under the terms of her bargain, she can't go home to the mortal world until Prince Brannick becomes the next High King, or until he's taken out of the running. Sabotaging Brannick's chance at the crown will be much faster than helping him win. Fae Prince may be charming, powerful, and wickedly handsome, but that won't stop Allura from selling his secrets to the highest bidder. By day, she uses her master sword skills to train the prince. By night, she conspires with a rival king in a nearby court whose plans could destroy half of Fairy. Soon, lives are at stake that she never expected. She'll have to choose who to save, her beloved sisters or half the inhabitants of Fairy. The choice would be easy if a certain prince went digging his way into her heart. I love the sound of this book. It sounds so good, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm a sucker for a book that's similar to ACOTAR, and this has definitely given me those vibes. And I just think this is going to be so fun. I've never heard anyone talk about this, so if you have read it, please do let me know your thoughts down below. But look at the chapter headings. It's like fairy wings. How cute is that? But I'm very excited for this one. I feel like this is going to be a really fast and fun read. And I'm in my romantasy era at the moment, so I feel like I'm going to love this one so much. I'm so excited to read this one. This was such a good first pick. Okay, let's move on to our second one. Honestly, I don't know why I feel so nervous whenever I click spin. Let's see what we get. Ooh, number 2 is it? Or is that number 1? Ooh. Oh, number 1. Okay. Number 1 it is. Okay, let's see what we have. So here is number 1. Ooh, okay. I know what this is by the back of the book. And this one definitely gives me like end of year vibes. I don't know why, but it gives me winter vibes. So this is A Wilderness of Stars by Shea Earnshaw, and I love this cover. It is so pretty. This is a book I've had on so many TBRs and still not read. I love Shea Earnshaw's writing. It is very magical and atmospheric, and for some reason I associate her books with like the bear months, and there's something so cozy about them. And I don't know, like they're always just like very like folktale vibes, and I don't remember what this one is about, to be honest. I know it's something to do with like the stars, and I think the main character has some kind of like special thing, I don't know, and she flees her village or something like that. So yeah, this was very, very kindly gifted to me, and I'm very, very excited to read it. So I'm gonna see if I can find like a little summary, because that synopsis is long. So it says here, an illness cursing the land forces a teen girl astronomer to venture across the wilderness in search of the stars, a message that will hopefully save them all. When all is lost, look to the stars. So I love the sound of this. Anything to do with the night sky and astronomy, I am there. And this just sounds like a very, very unique concept, and I feel like the magic is going to be really unique and really, really interesting to read about. And I've read 2 of Shea Angel's books now. Oh no, 3 of them. I've read Long Live the Pumpkin Queen, which I won't really count because I love that simply because it was Nightmare Before Christmas and Sally. So that one doesn't really count, but I've read The Wicked Deep and Winterwood. Winterwood I think is my favourite. That is such a cozy winter read. Would highly recommend that for this time of year. But The Wicked Deep I really enjoyed because it was unlike anything I'd ever read, but I wasn't obsessed with it. So I'm excited to see how I feel about this one. Like I said, I just really enjoy Shea Angel's writing. It's very similar to Rachel Griffin's, and I always just get very swept into the world in these books because they're very kind of like urban fantasy-esque or like magical realism kind of vibes. And yeah, I'm really, really intrigued by this one. So I'm very, very excited about this one. I feel like we have a theme already going on. They're purple. I wonder if my next book will be purple or not. But yeah, this is a very unintentional colour palette going on at the moment, but I'm not mad about it. They look very nice together actually. Okay, let's do our next spin. Let's see what we get. Ooh. Okay, number 20 it is. Okay, so let's do number 20. Honestly, I kind of have forgotten some of the books I've wrapped for this. Oh, okay. Oh my god, not another purple book though. Honestly, I swear all these books aren't purple either. This is such a weird coincidence. I mean, I'm living for the aesthetic, but this is Say You Swear by Megan and Brandy. And the reason I decided to include this in the advent calendar in the first place is because recently on TikTok I've seen like quotes and like aesthetics and just different things, and they're all from this book, and I'm just taking that as a sign. I've had this for about a year or 2 now. It's just sat on my shelf waiting to be read and hasn't been read, and I'm kind of in the mood for like a college romance. I do quite like those, so I'm quite happy that this one has ended up on my TBR. So it says on the back, for years I've dreamt of what college life could bring, and while some things changed, there was always one constant. It didn't matter how wild I allowed my imagination to run, it always led me to the same place in the end. It led me to him. My future was clear and he was it, until suddenly he wasn't. Now I'm a shell of who I was, on a path too blurry to follow, and I see no way out, no way up. They say first loves last forever. That's exactly what I'm afraid of. So yeah, I'm very, very intrigued by this one. I know a lot of people on TikTok love this, and I'm interested to see if I do. And I don't know, like, I just feel like this is going to be a really fun time. And the dedication says, for the one who feared the fall but dared to jump anyway, this one is for you. So yeah, I'm very, very excited to read this one. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I love a college romance. I think this is a football one by the looks of the cover, but again, it does match these two. Like, look at this, they're all purple and I love it. So yeah, we've got a good mix though here, because we have like a little bit of fantasy, romantasy, and like a romance, but this I believe does have like quite sad and darker undertones to it, if it's the book that I think it is. So we shall see. I have a feeling this is going to make me cry, but very, very excited about my TBR so far. So let's move on to our next spin. Did I say how many I was doing? I'm doing 5 in total, by the way. Okay, so we have number 19. We're getting like a lot of like ones in the highs, which is kind of weird. I have no idea what one this is, to be honest. We have number 19. Did we just open number 20? Weird. Okay, let's see. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay, yay. I'm quite excited about this one, and it's not purple. So this is actually a manga, and the reason I decided to include this is because I really do want to read these mangas by the end of the year. My lovely patron Claire kindly gifted me these, and I have been looking forward to reading them. I was going to read them back in September, and then I was in like a horrible slump and didn't really read anything. So I definitely want to read this one, and when I do finally get to this one, I want to read the other 3 volumes I have on my shelf. This is a business proposal. It was originally a webcomic, I think, or a webtoon, and it got picked up with an English translation, and this is one of my all-time favorite K-dramas. It's on Netflix, highly recommend. I love it. The actress and the actor who are the main leads are two of my favorite Korean like actresses ever. I love both of them so much, and I've watched so many dramas with her in. I can't remember her name, and I'm watching one at the moment. I just love their chemistry, and I love how funny this drama is. And it's the typical like, he's a rich CEO, she's the opposite, and she really does not want anything to do with him, but it's like a he falls first thing. It's just so good and entertaining, and I'm so excited to read this because obviously this is going to be more closer to the source material, and it's just a really fun, silly romance, and I can't wait. Like, I am so freaking excited to read this. I am loving this TBR. I think this has to be one of the best TBRs that has been randomly picked for me before, because we have such a range and I'm so happy about it. So let's move on to our 5th spin. So I think I'm actually going to do 6 because I'm having far too much fun with this. Okay, what's our spin? Number 3. Okay, let's go. Ooh, what's this one? Ooh, oh my god, it's a purple book. Seriously, what is going on? Okay, but I am excited about this one. I recently got this, and you guys will see this in an upcoming Bookmas video, but this is The Striker by Anna Hwang, and this is a sports romance. It's actually set in the UK, which I'm very excited about because I feel like most sports romance books that I read are always set in like the US, so I'm very, very excited to read this one. I've heard a lot of good things. I've only read one book by this author before, which is Twisted Love, and I did really like it. I read it in like a day, but I wasn't like obsessed with it. I don't feel like it lived up to the hype for me, but I feel like this one could be a lot more enjoyable than that one. And on the back it says she's the only woman he wants and the only one he can't have, which instantly I'm like, yes, I am sat. I cannot wait. So essentially we have like Asher, who's a football like legend in the Premier League, and then he has this new trainer who's his rival sister. They're obviously gonna fall in love, and I'm just so excited. Like I said, I've heard a lot of good things about this one, and I've just been meaning to pick up another Anna Hwang book for a while, and I think one of the books I wrapped in here is actually the second book, the one after Twisted Love. But I'm excited to try something new, and yeah, I'm just really excited about this one because it's set in the UK. Yeah, another purple book to add to the stack. Okay, let's do our 6th and final spin. So let's see what we get. What's gonna give me a good one? Come on, give me a good one. Okay, what number is this one? 8. Oh, okay. Let's see. Okay, so this is a little paperback. Okay, this one is pink, so that's fine. So we have Not in Love by Ali Hazelwood, which I'm actually quite excited about because I freaking love Ali Hazelwood, and this copy is actually personalised from when I met her, which just makes it even more special and exciting. So yeah, I actually have no idea what this one is about, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not even gonna bother reading the synopsis for this one because I do feel like all of Ali Hazelwood's books are pretty much the same thing, copied and pasted, at least the like STEM ones. Like, they're all kind of the same, but they're all amazing. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, I will keep reading the same rendition of the same story over and over and over again because they're so good and I love them. I've read The Love Hypothesis, Love on the Brain, and Love Theoretically. Enjoyed every single one. I don't know which one is my favourite. I'm not gonna lie, like, I can't quite choose. So I am really, really excited to read this one. Also, I know, again, it's another STEM one. I really don't know what it's about, but I don't care what it's about. I'm gonna read it anyways. So I'm so excited to go into this one, have a fun time, and yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna absolutely love this one. But these are the books chosen by my advent calendar for me to read in December, which I'm very, very excited about. I feel like we have quite a good little mix here. I was hoping for more romantasy than this, but it's fine. I will still mood read throughout the month of December and just pick up books here and there. I have some books that I'm probably going to continue on through November, which does lead me on to now talk about like buddy reads, book club books, and just books that I know I want to get to for sure in the month of December. Okay, so I do have a bit of a stack here that I'm putting on my TBR for December, along with some ebooks, but obviously I'm probably not going to get to every single one of these, but these are the ones at the moment I'm really gravitating towards that I definitely want to potentially pick up. So the first one is my book club pick for Patreon. This is the pick for the month of November and December, and I'm currently reading this. I'm 100 pages in. I kind of put it on pause for a little bit because I went into a mini slump again, but I'm really, really excited to dive back into this. It's a really, really interesting world. We have like shadow magic, it kind of is, but it's like a thing you either wear or consume, which I think is a really interesting concept. We have two opposing like guilds. So we have the cloaks and the daggers. Our main character's mother was murdered and she flees. And she flees to the cloaks, but one of the daggers has been tasked with like hunting her down and killing her basically. But is he going to kill her? I don't think so. I think he's actually going to fall in love with her. So I'm really, really excited. I love enemies to lovers. This is giving me Assassin's Blade vibes so much. And like, look at them. I'm honestly obsessed with them. And yeah, this is a YA fantasy with romance. And I feel like I am just going to become obsessed with it. I really hope so as well, because I actually own 5 copies of this book, which is a little bit unhinged, but it's fine. So if you would like to join us in reading that book, we're going to be doing some reading sprints and reading it together. We have a Discord to discuss the book, and I'm filming a spoiler-filled vlog, so that is over on my Patreon. Then next we have some more kind of festive reads, and then one that is absolutely not festive, but I do potentially want to pick up on audio, and that is Lights Out by Nevessa Allen. I don't know why I want to read this so bad, but I do for some reason. I really want to listen to the audiobook. It's not my usual read at all. I think this does kind of come under dark romance, but I could be wrong. But essentially we have Ali, and she's like really obsessed with thirst traps online of men who are masked. So she watches masked men's thirst traps, and then there is one guy in particular that she's like a simp for basically, and then he notices her and he's like obsessed with her as well. But then we have this random guy who also becomes obsessed with her, who has sinister intentions. So I think our masked man is going to become her protector and they're going to have a romance. I'm just really intrigued by this one, and I've heard the audiobook is amazing, and I just really, really want to read it. And it says in the front, the couple who slays together stays together. So yeah, I feel like this is just going to be a really, really fun time, and for some reason I really want to read it. Next we do have some more festive ones. So we have The Wedding Witch by Aaron Sterling. This is a witchy rom-com but with a festive feel, and all I know is there's some kind of like Christmas wedding, and it's between some of the characters that have been mentioned in the previous books, like the XX and the Kiss Cast, both of which I absolutely loved. So I'm very, very excited to go into this one and give it a read. I've missed these characters a lot, and I just feel like this is going to be such a fun time. And look at the cover, it is so cute. Then next we have a book you're going to see in an upcoming video of mine, and that is The Most Wonderful Crime of the Year by Ali Carter. This one I'm very excited for because it's festive, murder mystery and romance, and I just feel like all those 3 things together are going to make for such a fun read. And I saw someone on Instagram read this recently and they absolutely loved it, and I just feel like it's going to be so, so good. It says that the most famous mystery writer in the world just disappeared from a locked room 3 days before Christmas. Basically our main gal and this guy, who are rivals I think, have to become allies and figure out what happened to this guy, and obviously I think there's a bit of romance on the way. I just feel like it sounds really, really fun, and yeah, I'm very, very excited about it. And then we have this Christmas one, which is The Christmas Tree Farm by Laurie Gilmore. I'm currently listening to this book on audio. I'm about 7 chapters in, and I'm having a fun time so far. Nothing to like go crazy over, but it is fun. I'm hoping for more cozy vibes. I don't know too much about this. I just know that she is grumpy, he is sunshine. I think they get snowed in together, and obviously they have a bit of a romance, and it's set on a Christmas tree farm. So I'm very, very excited to continue reading this one, and hopefully it's going to give me the festive vibes that I'm craving. But those are kind of all the books that I'm hoping to read in the month of December. I feel like this is an amazing TBR, to be honest. Like, I am so happy with all of these picks. I feel like this is a really, really good TBR, and I'm excited for every single one of these books. I'm hoping I can get to like a decent amount of these, because I'm probably not going to read all of them, because of course December is like a super busy month. It is Christmas time, we're all out doing different things, and yeah, we shall see how much reading I'm able to get done. But I will be filming some reading vlogs during December, so you guys will get my thoughts on some of these books then. Let me know in the comments down below, what is on your December TBR? What books are you excited to get to? Are you looking forward to the month of December? Let me know if you have read any of the books I've mentioned in this video. Let me know your thoughts, what you rated them. Do you think I'll like them? If you have any book recommendations, leave it all down below in the comments and let's chat. I am so, so excited to talk to you guys about your reading plans for the month of December. But that is not all. if you comment a red love heart emoji in the comments. Make sure you're subscribed to my YouTube channel. You are following me on both TikTok and Instagram. I will be checking. And you give this video a thumbs up, then you will be entered into a giveaway to win these 2 Christmas reads, which I'm very, very excited about. So this is the first official giveaway of Bookmas. There's going to be giveaways for most of my Bookmas videos, so make sure you do stay to the end of each of those and you don't miss them to miss any of the giveaways. There's going to be lots of books, special edition books, some bookish goodies and some book vouchers available to win, and you just need to make sure you do all of this by December 24th. I will be selecting winners after Christmas to give people plenty of time to enter and to see the videos, enter into the giveaways. I don't want anyone to not have enough time and to be rushing to choose winners. So yes, you do have to the 24th of the month, but I just wanted to try and include some giveaways as a way of giving back to you guys as a huge thank you for being here, all your support throughout the year. I honestly feel so grateful to have this community and to have this space, and I just want you to know, like, I appreciate every single one of you. Like, you right now watching this video, like, I appreciate you so much and I'm so grateful that you're here, and I really hope that you just have a wonderful December, whether you celebrate the festive season or not. I hope the end of the year is really, really good to you. But yes, if you do want to be in the chance of winning, then make sure you do all of the things on the screen here. So you could win Just Like Magic by Sarah Hogle and Gifts by Laura Barrett. So these are 2 nice Christmassy reads that you could be adding to your bookshelf. But yes, that is kind of everything. I'll have anything relevant linked in the description box, along with a link to my Patreon. That's where you'll find early access to all of my Bookmas content and videos in general. You'll also find access to our bi-monthly book club to read The Dagger and the Flame. You'll find a Discord server, a monthly readathon, exclusive discount codes, an exclusive Vanilla Moon book club bookmark when you join the Supermoon and above tiers, reading sprints, extra exclusive videos like hauls and day in the life stuff, and lots of other things. It's all over my Patreon, so if you were ever interested in any extra content from me, that is where you can find it. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you're all safe and well and enjoying the start of Bookmas, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!